Hi, and welcome to Out Past the Rings, Volume 61! Today we're talking about the GIF from God defragmented, reformatted cassette that was released on April 6th, 2016. I mean, without question, this is one of the most important releases of Zagmabich's history. Where to begin? I guess it begins with a Facebook message that I got from Christopher Morgan. Chris had played in a couple of other bands in the Richmond, Virginia area prior to this, always doing vocals. So I guess he wanted to start playing instruments, so he picked up a guitar for GIF from God and started this band, collecting a few other people who were already playing in a plethora of other bands in the region. When Chris sent me the Welcome the Plague track, I lost my mind. I don't think at that point I'd ever heard anything said to me, and you know, with "Do you want to release this?" and it being that good, because it blew me away. I'm like, this sounds like Me and Him Call It Us meets Botch, because that breakdown and stuff near the end. I mean, in retrospect, after hearing like the entire album, I would say it's more of like a Love Lost, but not forgotten, like the earlier stuff, meets Me and Him Call It Us. Just really chaotic emo violence with dual vocals, a whole lot of panic chords. It's fantastic. It was released between Contrition Records and Zagmabich, Contrition being the band's label. It was on 100 copies, and they're all numbered. All of the 100 copies are red sparkle tapes, if I am not mistaken. It's 50 for the band, 50 for us. Later, after this sold out, the band put out another pressing on Contrition, this time on like a transparent, like fluorescent yellowish green, and a really dark, smoky, transparent tint. I don't know what that's out of, probably 100 as well, 50 of each, I would assume. And then I got pretty much the last copies of that and found out that they were out of those. So we did another press, or run if you will, on Zagmabich. These ones came on, I had it up before, 150, I don't have it up anymore. It was like 124 or something like that, 150 I think on these like transparent red. Some of them have a like a sparkle cover on them, so you can see that with the name. I think there were 13 gold plated, and there were 19 of my favorite ones, which were the silver, because I was able to find sparkle silver paper that went and just matched perfectly with sets. Those are now sold out, save one copy that I'm going to put up in the Canada International Store right now. So feel free to get that before they're all gone. There's no concrete plans for anything new anytime soon, but maybe in 2021 we'll see a different something. I don't know. Fingers crossed. What else to talk about? Oh, I built an entire tour around going to see GIF from God at Swampfest 2 in the summer of 2016. That was amazing to go, not even play, just to see them play. And I also, Mitchie asked if I wanted to come up and do some vocals on Rats, which was highlight of my life, I would say, or like one of the highlights of my life is what I'm trying to say. The closer, Maybe None of Us Understand What We Have Lived Through, is another fantastic track. Let's Look at the Plague was premiered on the Zampler on January 1st of 2016. So that was kind of the first song that had been released, and I think this tour tape might have actually been released before the album officially came out in April, but don't quote me on that one. What else is going on here? I think that's pretty much it. The members of this band are, well, they're still in the band. It's not all of the same members, and some members have changed. The bassist is now the vocalist, for example. But we can get into that next, Out Past the Rings. But the next Out Past the Rings, coming up 62, is going to be the Respire, Gravity, and Grace 12-inch LP that was released in 2016. Back in a time when no one knew who Respire was. Remember those times? I do.